Hi, I'm Patrick van Diemen. And last night I was having a call with a couple of friends from the SFM, also online entrepreneurs, and some other people who were interested to start an online business. And we came across the discussion of how to start a business, specifically an online business, if you don't have enough money. Of course, there are possibilities to start an online business with very little money or almost no money. And that is something that is different than starting a proper or traditional brick and mortar business. So online there is a possibility to start a business with almost no investments. But believe me, no investments doesn't exist. It's about or putting the money in or putting the time. So if we don't have the money, we can start with very little investments and putting a lot of time to make and grow the business step by step. It's a strategy which is also taught within the SFM, and there are people who are using it and being successful with it. But personally, I don't have any experience with that, and that's not the strategy that I chose. I chose to invest money and time to start building my business because I wanted to have results quicker, and I wanted to learn also in a fast way. To give you a bit of background of myself, about investing in my business, I decided one day I wanted to do something online because I wanted more time flexibility to spend with my loved ones, with my three little kids, and I wanted to create income online. I had some saved money from all my years as that I worked on different companies, and part of that money I invested in bitcoins and in different cryptocurrency, having the idea that I will make a lot of money in very little time, and I didn't know anything about cryptocurrency. So as you can expect, I lost a big part of that money. So I took it before I lost everything, and then I realized this is not the way. Of course, I knew don't start something that you don't know anything about, or at least find a mentor, find someone who's gonna teach you the ways. But of course, I had to learn in my way. And with the other part of the money I had, I invested on the SFM. And it's not only for the business itself, but it's a lot of it is about educating myself and the mentorship that I need, because I know that I cannot do it in my own. I don't have the skills, I don't have the knowledge, but I surrounded myself who are already doing it and who are maybe a couple of steps in front of me, but also some other people who are already have a lot of successful businesses before, because I realized that the mindset of an entrepreneur is totally different than the mindset of somebody who is working for a normal paycheck, like I did. Although I was a manager and I had a lot of responsibilities myself, I miss a lot of things that I'm learning now as an entrepreneur. So if you're starting from a situation with no money, first of all, I will say don't start a business, especially not an online business, if you didn't build your own capital. So I will start there. Even if you have very little money, if your salary is just enough to cover your bills, that is one of the essential parts. You have to become you have to be willing to do things thinking about the end goal, thinking about the long term. Maybe you're going to be difficult at the beginning, you gotta become resourceful, but you have to squeeze some money and save some money every month from every paycheck. 10% at least, put it separately, no matter what, put it apart. Don't I don't think it's a good idea to work more hours. What I think it's a possibility, if you want to increase your income, is to educate yourself, talk to your boss, make a plan. How can you make yourself more valuable? What skills do you have to learn so you become more valuable, so you have a higher income? I'm sure your boss is going to be open to this conversation, And if it's not, then maybe you have to look for another job where you can say, this is the income I want, what do I need to learn, what do I need to know to be able to earn that income. But don't upgrade your living standards with your income. I will say better lower your living standards for some time, so you can save as much as possible. And once you have built a bit of capital, then the next step is to invest it wisely. But the important thing of building this capital is that we've learned a lot of skills that you know to be that you need to become a successful entrepreneur. While building some capital, you learn to really save, to be resourceful, to see where your money goes, and just have manage your cash flow in the right way. These are skills that are essential when you are starting an online business. So all the skills you need to save money are going to help you to become also a successful entrepreneur. That's why I say it's essential that you start a business with your own capital. And if you don't have it yet, you have to build it. And that's going to need some time, but that time you also can use to educate yourself about business, about entrepreneurship, about financial things, practical stuff that you need to build your business. So it can take some years, but it's not wasted. Be happy you have an income, be happy you have the way that you're using to create your business. So now the second step, when you have the capital you need, and then you have to invest it wisely. And that's why I chose to start a business with SFM, where I have the mentorship in every step of the way, and not only from the mentors but also from other community members who are willing to help each other. This is the option I chose, but there are of course a lot of other possibilities. The only thing I say, if somebody tells you that you can make money quickly and that you should invest in something, don't trust them. There is no one who has made money or a substantial amount of money that will tell you that it was easy or that it was really quickly. I don't believe them. It's not true. I never seen one. I never met anybody. And if they did, or if it looked like they did, you never see what's gone in the years before. They've been working on it. Maybe it's only their mindset, maybe it's the habits, maybe it's the relationship with you and with the money, maybe it's building some capital, whatever it is, all that work that it went before the big success or the quick success have to take in account, and we have to learn that in our way. Also, I realized that people who have made money and are successful, they're always willing to teach other people who are committed to do it and who are taking it seriously. But if you go and you say to someone who's worked a lot and learned a lot to make some money, and you come and you ask, I want to make quick money, then they're not gonna take the time to help you, because that's not the right mindset. And that's why also I say it's very essential to build your own capital first, because then you know how it is from whatever situation we are. I mean, I'm talking about a situation where we're not fighting to survive. We have a job, and we have a house, and we have enough to eat, and we have enough to cover our basic needs. All right. I just read a book which is called The Richest Man in Babylon. It's a pretty old book, and it is about a story in the time of Babylon, so it's thousands of years ago. But the rules and the teachings of this book are seriously timeless. And in retrospective, I see that the mistakes this guy in the book made, I made myself. So I wish I read the book before, and I wish I would have believed that book before. But if you are struggling in a situation that you want to improve your quality of life, you want to create more income, but you don't have a capital to start with, I'll seriously recommend you to read this book or listen to this book. It's very short, it's very easy to read, but the truth in it is very big. So once you have your capital invested, but don't do it yourself, go and ask for help to people who've done it already, have walked the walk you want to go. Even if it costs you money, even if you have to pay for that mentorship, do it. Otherwise, you're gonna lose your money. It's like a law. It happened to me, and I've never seen anybody who invested money in something they don't know anything about it and they were successful. So my biggest advice: educate yourself. You can start reading the book, the Richest Man on Babylon. I'm gonna leave the link below this video. You can watch it, and I hope you have some valuable information from this video, and I'm really eager to know your feedback. If you would like to comment, I'll really appreciate that. If you have questions, let me know, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.